Hey folks, this is Jeff. Currently, I'm waiting for my YouTube video to start so I can see if I've got audio. I'm waiting to see if everything's working. Hey folks. Okay, we have audio. For whatever reason, I don't know why my audio is really crap. I may have to. Currently, I'm waiting for my YouTube video to start so I can see if I've got audio. There we go. So I'm gonna look into getting a better microphone, and maybe we'll be able to do this correctly. This was a target given to me a couple hours ago, I think. I don't know what this is. It's a blind target. There's the target number. Um, so I was given full consent. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at the people involved. So I want to look to see why I'm given full consent. So first thing I will look at is at the people, the events, the target, location. You know what? Let's do this. Look through Mediagram. Let me zoom in on the screen. Actually, it's pretty good. So let me look at this first. How many people? What's the event? What's the target? What's the location? Mm. So we'll put the people over here. What's the event? Not quite sure what that means. It has something to do with this event. It's a roll off or a drop off. It's like something's being left behind. I don't know what this means. Okay. So let's do a quickie ideogram for the target. Okay, energy building. I'm not sure if this is water or if this is the horizon, so I don't know which one this is. It kind of feels like water, but I'm not really sure. Um, Depressed or depression. Okay. Question: do I see people? Are the people at the target? What am I looking at for the target? Why didn't I write any? Why didn't I do a ideogram for people? This is interesting. That's why I'm not getting people. There should be people. There should be a crowd of people. There's a crowd. Feels it. Why can't I see the people? All right, so not sure what's going on here. I do get this. I get this really cool thing. It's like I'm hiding in plain sight. It's like you can see me, but you can't see me. So what does that mean? Does that mean this per blends a crowd? Is this a person? So there's a challenge to face. All right. The depressed or depressions. Looking for something self depressed or depression. Is this like an emotional depressed depression? Is this like a actual hollow? Because to me it feels like an actual hollow where this is like a bowl. So it feels like an actual hollow. So I mean, and that's the other thing. So the other thing it kind of feels like is that I mean it feels like the Arizona crater where the sides are like round. It feels like an impact crater. I'm gonna put an AOL on that. I mean, for all I know, this is just a weather worn sloping of the hills. It is so weird that I know there's somebody there, but I can't see. For whatever reason, I can't see where. So that brings up the possibility is I'm supposed to see these people? Are they dimensionals? Are they ghosts? Let's say the sounds that I hear, the murmur that I hear. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to find out which way, whatever's blocking me. To, I want to look to see why I can't see or hear clearly what's going on. But, and it's not that they're faceless. It's like they're like hidden, right? So normally I see when I look at dead people, they're fairly clear to see. They're fairly obvious. But this is like a large group of, say, large group. This is like a group of entities that are in the background, and they each have. I mean, I can see their. So it's uh, 12, 15. Okay. There's about 12 to 15 that I can see, and they're not various distances, and they glow. They have shields. I mean, unless I take one of these people and actually open them up to figure out what the hell's going on. Is there like, am I supposed to be looking at one? Is there, all right, so let's find the leader of the group. Let's find the person in charge. Let's open it up. Wow, well, that's crazy. All right, so we're gonna open up their shield. We're gonna take a look. The question is, are they okay with me taking a look? You guys are okay with me taking a look. I am down with it. Yeah, it's funny. I get this middle image of a girl. She's got like 80s style hairdo. She's got a leather jacket. Christy, what the hell is her name? Christy something. But this is beautiful, beautiful girl. Okay. That's the that's the AOL image I get. Just this beautiful girl. She's got the cool hair. But that's overlaid this. So whoever's behind the overlay, whoever's hiding here, I guess the question is why? Why are you hiding? All right. And I personally think this is probably an AOL on my part, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna just let it fly. So this Christy Brinkley, what's this? This is my AOL. Okay. Well, what I see is not Christy Brinkley. The image that I'm getting, it's gray pants or or suit. I'm not sure what this pad is that they have on and around their neck. So there's some sort of like pad or pocket. So it would be like on my sweaters, I have a hood. So it kind of looks like a hood, but it's like there's something that's wrapped around their shoulders. Whatever this is wrapped around their shoulders. Okay. And this is she's, she's skinny. And I don't know how she's skinny. I wonder if this is her back in the 80s where she's this beautiful, uh, yellow haired girl. And now she's an older woman and she has, I mean, that could be a fur coat, or not a fur coat, but a fur liner, or even a something that's wrapped around her throat. But So whoever this is, I think these are the same people. I don't understand how. I mean, is it just years different? All right. So the question is this the same person? Just this older lady or older person with the grayish suit on and the thing wrapped around the neck. And I'm not going to assume this is human at all, but let's just say it's a human older lady. She has, I'm not going to do a body scan on her, but I will see if, what her emotional state is. Let's take a look at her emotional state. So I wonder if this is a psychic. So let's do a quick aura check. Let me ramble for a bit on this aura check. It's just trying to see what this person does. Oh, okay, so this person has much, she uses a lot of energy. Other thing a lot of people take this energy, this average good energy, and they pull it out of it, and they wrap themselves in it. They use it for body armor. They use it for doing things for manifestation or healing or whatever. So this person takes what I consider low energy and is able to use this low energy to wrap around them. So some form of defensive or this is their version of a um, I want to say a personal protection. So I mean keeping all the creepy crawlies away. Um, she is gifted. She's got a very strong, very active crown chakra. I guess my question is this person in charge of this? Is this like, this has got to be the leader. This has got to be the one that's part of, um, who's in charge. And again, I get an overlay. So, or maybe this is just an interesting person that's dealing with the group of people that is targeted. A lot of people don't normally use lower energy to so I wonder if this person meditates or does one of the arts where it's just a low energy thing. Um, there seems to be something going on where it's high energy and they're concerned. So they're concerned about something, concerned or actively involved. I got baby. It's an AOL. It's just like a toddler or something small. So it's like a baby. Okay. I wish I could get a better look at this person. I mean, this hopefully this is a actual real person and they're psychic. I mean, they have four things of energy in here that it's just going to town. So she's literally pulling this energy up to use for whatever she's doing. Um, this current this current thing that she's got going on that she's stressing about or actively involved with is interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so currently I've currently I have a for when I try to call someone forward to see who is in charge is this older person with the AOL overlay of Christy Brinkley. It's kind of like, look, I'm Christy Brinkley, but when you open it up, it's not Christy Brinkley. It's this older person that has a tightly wound uh, barrier around them, wearing some sort of gray clothes. They have this thing around the neck, actively concerned or stressing about something, and actively pulling great gobs of energy from the baby AOL. Don't know what that's about. But there's more people. There's 12 to 15. I shouldn't say people. 12 to 15 something. And I mean, I guess I'll go through and I'll have to open up their personal shields and look inside. I mean, I've got what looks like either a very large fat man or an older gentleman with a pronounced belly, big arms, very, very dark skin. I mean, this is almost like looking at Hindu type religion or a. God, I wonder if these are all watchers. This is almost like looking at a Hindu religion or a religion that has many gods or watchers or whatever you want to call them. This one particular that I'm looking at is a very large. So when I'm looking at them, big arms, right? Big, he very dark skin, and he's just massive. This guy's massive, right? So he has everything massive. He's got a bare chest, big gut, a towel, I guess. I don't know, some sort of. I don't even think it's a towel. I have no clue what it is. Big ass legs. Um, so, anyways, this guy is really big. He's very big, very dark, bad teeth. And I shouldn't say bad teeth. How about not canes, canine? Let's just say tusks, tusks, or pronounced overbite. I don't know who this is, I guess I could find out who this is if I want to go looking through the the old manuscripts. Like I said, it seems to be something out of the Hindu or some sort of Indian thing. And I don't know why this person is so pronounced. Now, the question is this just a watcher? Is this somebody that is in this general vicinity? Um, all right. So I could keep going through and trying to open up the personal envelopes of these guys. Um, Kind of try to figure out what I'm looking at here. But I'm not sure if this is what you want for a target. I don't think you want me to deal with the other stuff. So I'm going to kind of push this to the side. Again, I don't know if these 12 to 15 people are actual people or if they're something else. So let me take a picture, send it to you, and see if I can do something with the event target and location, because obviously I can't do anything with people. Um, I'll try for some emotions. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. Let me fix. Let me take a look at that depression. So let me take a look at that. I'm gonna stay away from the people altogether. I don't know why I'm getting this. Not quite sure why I'm being blocked either. Normally I can pick up on people. I don't know why. So, okay, let's look at the events. Target. Hmm. So event. I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to mean. It's I get the impression that whatever this is coming in. It's, I get a feel that it's a so I'm gonna put all my AOLs out here real quick, see if I can sidestep them. So I'm gonna throw out meteorite UFO missile. Please help me. Um, the the question is the this field that it's coming in is going to a curved location. It's or is the curb location coming in? That would be the other question. Is this dropping in this curb thing? Is this like a military plane that's dropping out of the atmosphere? We are gonna AOL that. AOL. Okay. So targeting is this event that is occurring has something coming in. If I throw away meteorite, UFO, and missile, let's look at. I mean, would we be looking at drones? Looking at we be looking at like a? Because I mean, the most I get is a rounded object. That could be a beach ball. That could be anything. So I I mean, it could be a bullet, but it's rounded, kind of oblong like that, and it's going into this bowl-shaped thing. So I don't know what the bowl-shaped thing is. Of course, that leads me down the rabbit hole of recent attempted assassinations. Let's just AOL too. So there's something coming in at an angle, high speed. Um, what does it feel like? I mean, is it powered? Is it stable? Is this something that's has its own use? Yeah, funny thing is, I must be on target because I keep getting sleepy, so that's pretty wild. Um, and then going back to the original, I mean, if this is a UFO coming in, then the people that are watching have a hard time selecting them. Definitely who I think they are. So that's the funny thing. Anyways, let's look at the event. We're looking for an event. We're looking for first focusing as to the targets. The targets 5 And what else is up? Let's look at location. How about it is pretty wild that I can't. I'm just not getting the details that I'm getting are screaming stuff that I know can't be. Uh, I can't be right. So I mean, I'm trying to AOL them as fast as they come in, but obviously, I'm not succeeding. The location seems to be a bowl, and I can't tell if it's a bowl with no vegetation, sandy, or even rocky, or if this is. See, now I'm picking up like light snow. It's not even snow; it's more like dirty ice. So wherever this is, right? So here we have a bowl, and we have dirty ice on one side. So let's just say it's uh, cold in certain areas, hot in some. All right. If it was high altitude in a bowl and I have dirty ice on one side, that would be facing the bowl has a let's see, one high side is in one high side is in the north and the other high side is in the south. So it would be somewhere where the sun rises up and only gets part of. But you see the dirty ice this side. So in this picture, that would be the south side because Africa blocks the sun. So wherever this is, and whenever this is, because I haven't quite figured out time either. I don't know if it's today or yesterday or a couple thousand years ago. I do know that the sun doesn't hit the whole valley, which allows that ice to stay there. Wow. So how long is the question? Is this a glacier? Is this just like carbon dioxide on Mars? I mean, I don't know what this is. But when the sun comes out, the parts that are exposed get kind of hot or warm enough to melt anything around it. But when the sun doesn't get that, all right. So we have an incoming target, an incoming something. I mean, is this like the Jupiter event where we had a large rock break up and then drop into the atmosphere? Um, oh, okay. So we have for the location we have these facts. I don't know where it's at because I don't see green. I don't. Sea trees or greenery. But I mean, this could be in the middle of strong desert. So just what I see is kind of strange. Okay. So let's go into the target. So what is the target? Is the target the event? Is the target the people that I saw? Because from what I'm understanding, from what I'm looking at, is the people that I saw, there's actually one main person in particular. That's the older lady with Christy Brinkley overlay, or older person with Christy Brinkley overlay. Um, the other big dark color, he is. I'm not sure he's actually a person. So because the way I see this is more like a weed watcher. I'm 90% sure that that was a watcher, the black guy. If he's straight out of the Hindu or Muslim or somebody's textbook. Um, okay. All right. Target. What is the target? Are we looking for results? Are we looking for what happens after? Are we looking for? Let's look at it. I can't see the people involved very well. I'm still not sure if this is any of this. Uh, but I do see the event. Now, what's going to happen after? Are we talking about, is this like a big event where lots of people are involved? Is this a small event where, like, say, something came in and landed in the bowl? Um, oh, exploring. And I have an event, I have trauma, I have exploring, coasting, but I want to know what's after. Why is this coming up for my? I want to know what's happening now, and I'm just getting caboodled. And again, I'm getting a lot of pushback. Really appreciate those who are pushing me to at least tell me why. Why are you pushing me? What's going on? What's the reason I am getting pushback? So I cannot wrap my head around why I'm being pushed so hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some music on. and I'm going to push back. For those who are wondering, I'm listening to Odin's Wolves, Gary and Freaky. Basically talking about it's talking about Odin's wolves that are with him and how he has them at his side. And it's got a very nice slow beat. So the three aspects I'm getting that's standing out: psychic. So we have a psychic or skilled person. We have we have fruit. Unknown. Now, I mean, if you want, I can check them out, but what I think is a watcher, but I'm not. I'll wait for confirmation. I have I have an event showing something incoming, something coming in, and it's like in a high altitude, let's say somewhere where there's okay, so the after feel for this target is like exploring or coasting. So we're exploring, but we're coasting, but there seems to be a trauma or an event. Is trauma or funky? Is a trauma event due to this event where they were incoming, like came in and crashed? Now the question is, okay, so uh, if I did say this is like Roswell, where a craft came in, got hit with microwaves or something that screwed up their drive, they crashed. And that would explain this because they're exploring and coasting, and then something happened. So, but why after? Unless I'm looking at the event that happened, and the after event found the dead and dying. So Roswell would be really cool. But again, that's what UFOs. Now the other thing is that there's numerous other events where they had uh, they had things drop in, orbs drop in, and U.S. military scoops them up. But why is this a trauma? I mean, those are unpiloted. Well, they're not unpiloted. They're long story. So why the trauma? So yeah, all right. I'm gonna leave it at this. You let me know what you think. If you want me to continue blind and see if there's anything else I can pick up, I'll do that. If you want to front load me a little bit, that would be fine. Um, I have no clue what I'm looking at, which is okay. I could do the target again tomorrow. If you don't mind me actually spreading it or having it looked at by other people, let me know. I'm okay with doing this in group views. So a group view is where a group of us look at it and just kind of get a feel for it. Um, we're not always right, but I'll tell you what, we always have fun in group views. But if you want to keep this private, that's fine. The video is private, not private. It's unlisted. I think the only ones who's going to watch it would be my co-pilot, who's not currently not here. He he's kind of like my monitor. If he was here, he'd be asking questions. I'll upload the pictures, send them to you, and then I'll wait for your response. And that way I can do a round two. If anything you want me to look at specifically, like the the event where it has the incoming, or the psychic or skilled group and the unknown watch incoming, just direct me that way. You don't have to tell me what the target is. If I'm totally off base and completely lost, that's okay too. I could probably start over and do it again, but it's whatever you want. Let me know by you know when you're ready, and then we'll go with what you want. I should have time to do it tomorrow. I'll try to get up by 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So if I get up at 5 o'clock Standard Time, I go 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can hit me up there. I will try to get up and try to get this done. I do have another client that likes to have me work for a couple hours in the morning, but if I see you here, I can actually do a video with you, and you can answer questions as I go. So it's actually a lot of fun. If this is a target where you have questions, then it's a lot of fun to do group views on target, so we can both ask questions if we need. The other option would be to hit me up on Discord, and we can actually do a chat and talk live or chat live and see if we can do it that way. So it would be interesting. Let me know what you think, and I will try to do this again tomorrow first thing. So I think what I'll do is I'll do it tomorrow first thing anyways, and see if I can get anything new on it. So, and thank you for letting me do this. I appreciate it, and thank you for getting consent from the targets. Uh, I will I will talk to you later. Thank you very much.